What's up, everybody? My name's Arija. I'm an evaluator with CASI and a yoga instructor. I'm here to just show a couple movement and mobility sequences for you to get into your body and make some mind-body connections for instructors, snowboarders, or just happy go-getters. Just make sure that whatever I'm doing, that it feels good for you. Don't go to a place of pain, and there's always ways to modify your practice. So hope you have fun with this challenge. We're gonna be working into a little bit of rotational control, which is really important, as well as some balance. And it's just a fun little warm-up sequence that I like to do before I go on the hill or after a long day, just to challenge myself. So hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the mat. Here we go. So we're just going to start a little bit with our legs nice and wide outside of our hips, and we're just going to kind of rock in and out of our feet. So here we're going to be standing up most of this time here. And this is just trying to get our hips a little bit warmed up before we come into a nice deep squat. So you're gonna kind of point your feet out to a 45, and you're gonna rest, kind of push your hands up onto your knees and let your shoulders come up to your ears. And then you can push your neck up and away. So here you're gonna take that left shoulder, and you're just gonna have this feeling of dropping it down. All this movement you wanna make sure happens from your ribs and your stomach rather than using your hips. If we use our hips to make those big rotation movements, then we're making a big movement. So that's gonna kind of throw up off balance. So if we stay nice and low like this, if we're turning from our ribs, we can keep those hips nice and stable and get into this nice twist here. So dropping that shoulder as low as you can and peeking over your right. And then coming back up to center. If you need to straighten out your legs, go ahead, or stay nice and low as you drop that right shoulder in, thinking about twisting your ribs, sucking in that belly button towards your spine, and looking over that left shoulder. Back to center, one more time on each side, doing a little bit of a twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dropping that other shoulder. Okay, good. We're gonna do a little bit of rock. Come on out of those legs for a second. Doing that twist, you could stay there and enjoy that all day, honestly. So here we're gonna have a little bit of a nice low squat, be a bit of like a goddess stance. We're gonna pivot on these back toes so that our back toes lifted and we're facing forward, and we're almost in a bit of a high lunge. You're gonna plant that left hand. We're just gonna do a nice easy twist. And so here you wanna make sure that that hip's not rolling over, but it's driving forward, and the only thing that's twisting are those ribs and stomach. Exhale, you're gonna pop back up into the center and reach over to the other side. Plant that hand and twist. Looking up towards that left hand. Coming back up. I'm gonna do it 2 more times on each side. Driving that knee forward and dropping that hip down to get deeper into the twist. And back over. Trying to get deeper into that twist each and every time. Instead of lowering the hips, you can modify it by dropping your knee and challenging yourself by keeping that knee up. One more time each side. Planting that hand. Really dropping that left heel so that's nice and parallel with your knee as you open up and look over that right shoulder. Last time on the left side. Plant that right hand. Nice open twist. Okay, I'm gonna take this up a notch. Check out those legs for a second. Come back into your squat. So this time, instead of planting our left leg, we're actually gonna try to do a little bit of a flying. So you're gonna twist and turn, get into that lunge stance. And this time you're gonna still maintain that twist. You have the option to stay right here in that nice deep lunge, or balancing on that right foot and lifting that left leg. Coming back to center, making your way to the other side. So coming into that nice low lunge, lots of strength happening in these legs. This back leg is pushing you forward. And so you have this nice twist where you're really twisting just from those ribs. And you'll know if you're twisting from your hips, because if we come up, you'll feel imbalanced. So here you want to have that feeling of really twisting open from your ribs, reaching forward, get light on that back foot, lift, and drop. Okay, so let's do 2 more times on each side. Nice squat, twist, lift. Come back to center, twist, really have that feeling of someone pulling your ribs forward, and then just keep twisting. And go where you're at. You don't have to twist all the way around and force a twist. Be where you're at, just to find that stability before lifting. Try to make sure too that your core is nice and engaged, so we're not using our lower back to lift, but using the power of that glute and the strength of that balancing leg to lift ourselves up. Last time on each side. And back to center. Straighten out those legs. Reach your hands up. Come on down to a forward fold. Let your body relax. Nice bend in your knees. Breathe in and out. Feeling that rock nice and forward. Plant that left hand underneath you, right where you're, right underneath your face. And same idea, nice twist. Bring that hand back down. Other side, twist. Really try to feel that mind-body connection where your hips are staying in the same place instead of rocking out to one side. Really feel them nice and lined up, and that twist coming from our ribs and our stomach and opening up. Even if we're here, go where it feels good. If you want to add a bind, you can reach behind your back, grab opposite thigh, and then back into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back, reach through the crown of your head, and exhale, come into that nice fold again. Relax that head, shake it out a little bit. Come on and back up whenever it feels good. Good. Okay, so hopefully staying in that low point and noticing where we're rotating from will help you. Rotational control can be really important, and it's fun to challenge yourself in all different ways. Hopefully see you on the mat next time.